Hello. I don't know. I forgot my intro. What's my intro? What is it? I don't remember. I feel like my hair looks so dark. I actually washed it. I don't know. I have really trouble speaking on camera. I really should get used to that. Anyway, so those are my favorite holy grail favorite. If I hold up the Naked palette, people are gonna think that it's like 2008 again. Was it 2008, 2009, 2010? I don't know. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Do I need to keep saying that? I'm not entirely sure, but I feel rude if I don't say it, but I feel annoying when I do say it. So, would I rather be annoying or rude? I don't really know. Oh well. Anyway, so today I am going to be sharing, I don't know what I'm going to title this video yet because it's technically my Holy Grail products, but I don't really like the term Holy Grail, so I'll figure out a new title for it. But for now, these are just makeup products that I really like using and can't live without sounds so dramatic, but I'm really dramatic, so products I can't live without. So I'm just going to dive right into it because there are quite a few and I don't really want to do full reviews on them because most of them are pretty typical, let's be real. I'm kind of a basic bitch, so just going to go into it, list them, and maybe in somewhat detail explain why I like them. But for now, I'm just going to start with the Naked palette. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say about this. It's a nude eyeshadow palette from Urban Decay. It's great, honestly. I only wear neutrals and I basically just wear this part of the palette. Though I have started venturing into the more purpley shades. I will never use Creeper Gunmetal though. Blue, just not my color. So everyone knows about this palette. I mean, I don't need to talk about it, let's be real. And then also in the also in the Urban Decay family, I have the Naked Basics palette, which is only my holy grail because I use these two colors for my eyebrows, and my eyebrows are my babies, so that I don't really use the other. Sometimes I use Naked too and Walk of Shame, but for the most part, Venus and Foxy never get used, but this is my holy grail because these two colors for my brows are fantastic, and I will never ever give this up, and I feel like when I run out of those colors, my eyebrows are going to implode off my face and like they're gonna protest because I'm out of that. Another one that has been on, well, it was, so years ago when I was watching YouTube videos, there was this damn Shimmering Sands eyeshadow palette from CoverGirl, and I still have it and I still really like it. I'm actually wearing it today, and I was wearing it in I don't know what my last video would have been, but I was wearing it in my 2017 favorites video, and I love it. And it's just three colors. It's like a rosy pink, a taupe, and then like a darker taupe, honestly, like a taupey brown, and it's fantastic. It's pigmented. I love the colors. It's really simple. It's super easy eye look, and yeah, and it's CoverGirl, so it's cheap. So I think they still have it. I actually don't know, to be completely honest. So if they do, it's cheap. It's easy to use and I like it a lot, so it's usually something. It's usually what, Francesca? What is it usually? And then next I have the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm sorry, I'm also going in no particular order because I'm just I'm grabbing out of this tin that my friend in high school got me. That it's a Jonas tin. But yeah, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize Cream Eyeshadow in Marie Antoinette, and I've literally talked about this in the blog way too many times. I talked about it in my 2017 favorites video. It's my favorite cream eyeshadow. It's forever going to be my favorite cream eyeshadow. I need to get more colors. It is super pigmented. It is really easy to just put on the lid for one color, and you can also build it up for like a two-toned look, and it's just a great base for eyeshadows. It's a great eyeshadow on its own. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, everything in this video I love, obviously, so that is why though. It's a great color too. It's bronze, my faves. And next I have the Becca Pressed, let's see, Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed. I always just call it the Becca Highlighter in Opal, which is a really gorgeous champagne-y gold, I guess. Well, champagne pops. No, champagne pop confuses me because it's like an orangey like gold. This is like a champagne gold, like a very light gold with like a little hint of like pink, I guess, technically, but it's gorgeous. I've actually hit pan on it, and not just from the areas where my nails have accidentally nicked it, so if I hit pan on something, there's a pretty good chance that I actually really like it because I very rarely hit pan on something. So, and I guess sticking with the face theme, why am I going through these rapid fire? I'm sorry. I'm like on like a little time limit today. And also like I like these products a lot, but I can't really explain why I like them. They just really work well for me and they last a long time. They're super pigmented and they really suit my skin tone. So that's pretty much why everything is on this list. Anyways, I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed, and I honestly was going to bring out Doll Face, but I haven't used that one in quite a while. That's more of a spring color for me, whereas Exposed I use all year round. It's very neutral. It has sort of a pinky, it has kind of a pinky undertone, but it's very like neutral. When I have a heavier eye look, I find that this works quite well at just like neutralizing my face while also still adding color. So this is a fave and it lasts a really long time. I don't know, the Amazonian Clay blushers are supposed to last for like 12 hours, is it? I don't really keep track of time, but I feel like it wears really well. And I guess along the same lines of blushes, I have Sin by NARS, which is it's just like a plummy nude, to be completely honest, with a hint of sheen, but you can't see, well, you can kind of see it on the skin, I guess, but it's not like whew, bright. You don't need a highlighter kind of thing. And this is like my favorite kind of like wintry fall color, except for I think basically I just don't wear it in the summer and that's about it. But it's a really gorgeous shade. It's kind of neutral as well. Not as neutral as the Tarte one, but I really like NARS blushes and that is definitely my favorite NARS blush of all time. I guess along face lines, I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and this is one that I wish wasn't a holy grail for me. I hate that word, but I wish this one, I didn't like this product as much as I do because it's like $60 something and I have repurchased it, and when I run out of this one, I'm going to repurchase it again because it's my favorite setting powder of all time. I used to only need mattifying setting powder, so I would always use like the Rimmel Stay Matte translucent powder, or I would just literally use any sort of powder that would make my skin matte because I had oily skin, and then my skin has slowly started to get more dry and I just wanted something that would give a little sheen and like a freshness to my face so it didn't look like I was just completely flat. So I find that this is really great at setting my makeup while also giving me a little luminous glow without it being oily or greasy looking or chunky glitter. So I use this to set my entire face. I suppose they have some that you could use as highlighters, but I just prefer mixing all three of these colors together, setting my foundation and concealer with it, and calling it a day. Two more face products, I guess, and the first one it's a CoverGirl Outlast Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. Talked about this way too many times on my blog. It's just my favorite foundation. Favorite drugstore foundation, favorite regular foundation. Great. And then I have the Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay, and this is a concealer I wish I didn't like so much, kind of similar to the Hourglass one, but I keep repurchasing it. I have it in 2 shades right now, but the light warm shade is more my shade at the moment, and yeah, I don't know much more to say about it. It's very pigmented. It covered like my bad acne, so I'm a huge fan. I guess we'll go on to eyes, and the first one is literally no surprise. It's a Kat Von D tattoo liner. This is a brush tip. I think the ink liner is the felt tip. So if you don't like brush tip liners, you might not like this, but this is my all-time favorite eyeliner to do winged eyeliner with. I did find the NYX Epic eyeliner to be good as well, but this is still my all-time favorite, and I will continue to repurchase it probably when I actually have money. And for now, I'll just use a NYX Epic ink liner, but the true holy grail is the Kat Von D tattoo liner. It's just, oh no, I dropped it. Oh, I clearly love it so much. And then the other, well, there's 2 others, but I have the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Espresso, I believe. It's my favorite brow gel. This isn't the one that has like fibers in it or anything to like make your eyebrows look thicker, but it does add color, and I feel like the illusion of the color grabbing onto like finer hairs also gives the illusion of them looking thicker, so don't think it really matters if it doesn't have those fibers to make them like fuller. And then the last like eye product I have is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and this is the one that has the, I'm going to show this correctly, but can you see it? Yes, like the curved wand, and this is like a mascara I continuously go back to. I find that it really lengthens my lashes and it curls them and gives them volume. I tend to be pretty low maintenance with my mascaras just because I do have naturally long eyelashes, so most of them do somewhat of a good job, but this one is definitely like a standout among the ones that I've tried before, and I just really enjoy it, and it's from the drugstore, so I'm always a fan of things from the drugstore that are end up my holy grails because it's very cheap to repurchase them. And down to the last two products. I have two lip products, and this is difficult, honestly. I need to just do a whole video about lipsticks at some point, but the two I thought of, like the first two I immediately grabbed for were the Lorac Pro Matte Lip Color and, oh, it's the wrong one. I was supposed to grab it in Pink Taupe, but this is French Rose. I like both of them, but Pink Taupe is definitely my favorite. It's my go-to like throw-on nude that's matte. But French Rose is also really pretty. It's like a nude rosy pink, hence the name French Rose. And then my probably all-time favorite lipstick ever is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Dragon Girl. Mine is a little tiny nub right now. It is the most perfect, oh no, the tip fell out. Oh, that's like my one gripe about these. I love the colors. I have quite a few of the velvet ones, and also I have a couple of satin ones as well. My biggest gripe about them is that the freaking tips fall out because you have to sharpen them. So if I could change one thing about this product, it would not be the formulation or the color, it would be that it was twist up instead of sharpening. Like this one's twist up and it's so much easier to use, and I wish that the NARS ones were like that. But it's not enough to deter me from buying them because they're great, they're long lasting, they're super matte. This one stays on fantastically. Like obviously if you have something that's oily, it's going to break down the makeup, but if you just if you're like drinking something or eating something that's not super oily or liquidy, this will last way longer than you would ever imagine a red lipstick to. So yeah, this is the one that Taylor Swift used to use, I believe. So just throwing it out there for a little fun factoid. What Disney show was that on? Was that Disney show? Nickelodeon show? I'm too old to know these things. Anyway, so yeah, that was a quick little overview of my Holy Grail products. Again, I didn't want to go too in detail about it because on this video it would be 6 million hours long, and I don't know. That's just why they work for, it would be just why they worked for me. Obviously, everything that works for me doesn't work for somebody else, so that's all. So anyways, those are my favorite makeup products and ones that I probably couldn't live without because I'm super dramatic. If you want to, you can share your favorite makeup product down below that you have to take everywhere with you, and if you feel like it, you can subscribe and hang around, and if you don't feel like subscribing, that's also cool. I will just see you the next time you decide to check in. So I guess that's it, and I will see you next time. Bye! And now it's time to get the thumbnail, because I always forget to do that, and then I have to screenshot stuff during the video, and I end up looking like an idiot. Is that good? Who knows? Guess we'll see. Alright.